Wish you weren't here. British tourists pack out Benidorm beaches, as record numbers head for Spain in wake of Tunisia terror attacks. Pictures show thousands of holidaymakers packing out Levante Beach at Benidorm, on the east coast of Spain. It comes as families continue to seek value-for-money holidays in the wake of the Tunisia terror attacks last month. Spain set a new record for visitors in the 6 months to June this year, with 29.2 million descending on the country. These pictures show how huge crowds of British tourists are packing out the beaches in Spain in the wake of the Tunisia terror attacks. Thousands are flocking to the seaside resort of Benidorm, on Spain's east coast, as families seek value-for-money holidays after the mass shooting in June. Sunbathers have been pictured cramming onto the Levante and Poniente beaches, on what is the first week of the British summer holidays. It comes as it was revealed Spain has set a new record for visitors, with 29.2 million descending on the country in the 6 months to June, 4.2% more than the same period in 2014. High-rise sunbathers have been pictured cramming onto Levante Beach against a backdrop of huge hotels and apartment blocks. Plenty of shade, beach umbrellas almost block any sight of sand at Poniente Beach in Benidorm. Spain has set a new record for visitors this year. Fancy a dip? Huge crowds have been seen on Levante Beach in Benidorm. More than 29 million descended on Spain in the 6 months to June, 4.2% more than the same period in 2014. Earlier this month, the Daily Mail revealed how 300,000 Britons, who had been planning to visit Tunisia, have been left to look for alternatives, after the government advised against traveling there following the recent terror attack. It also reported that last-minute bookings to Greece were down because of the country's debt crisis. Spain's renewed popularity has come despite the Foreign Office raising the country's terrorism threat level to high earlier this month. Some 15 million Britons visited Spain and its islands last year, up from 11 million in 2010. Spain's popularity peaked in the 1970s when 17 million Britons visited each year, but it has since faced competition from more exotic destinations. Hundreds of thousands of Britons, who had been planning to visit Tunisia, have been left to look for alternatives, after the government advised against traveling there following the recent terror attack. Sunday loungers have been at a premium at Levante Beach, as the popularity of holidays in Spain continues to rocket. Benidorm, which inspired an ITV sitcom of the same name, saw its reputation plummet after the high-rise hotel boom of the 1970s and the influx of Club 18 to 30 British tourists. Spain is expected to be the main destination of tourists seeking a value-for-money all-inclusive holiday after the Tunisia attack. Tourists pack out the beaches at Benidorm. The city has now applied to the UN to be declared a World Heritage Site, alongside the Grand Canyon and the Great Wall of China. Some 15 million Britons visited Spain and its islands last year, up from 11 million in 2010. But it has since faced competition from more exotic destinations. Benidorm, which inspired an ITV sitcom of the same name, saw its reputation plummet after the high-rise hotel boom of the 1970s and the influx of Club 18 to 30 British tourists. But the city has now applied to the UN to be declared a World Heritage Site, alongside the Grand Canyon and the Great Wall of China. And officials on the holiday island of Magaluf have brought in bans on drinking in the street and public nudity, hoping to rid the resort of its reputation for drunkenness and debauchery. The coastal town of Benidorm in Spain in 1950. It is unrecognizable when compared to how the popular holiday destination looks today. The first British tourists began arriving around 1959 through tour operators such as Bir Tours. They used to land at Valencia Airport Benidorm through the ages. This picture, taken in July 1971, captured the start of the emergence of new high-rise holiday hotels. 4 years prior to this, Alicante Airport opened, signaling a tourist revolution for Benidorm, and making it easier for Brits to reach the beaches are noticeably more crowded in the 1980s. It followed a boom in the construction of hotels during the early 70s, To meet an increasing demand packed out, in the 90s the hotels in Benidorm managed to achieve a milestone by breaking the seasonality influx of visitors. It meant the town maintained high levels of hotel occupancy in both summer and winter.